Hello everyone, in today's video we will be breaking down this reel.
Our brains operate in two distinct modes. System 1, which is fast, automatic, and unconscious, and System 2, which is deliberate and conscious but requires significant effort.
So I am in Premiere Pro. These are all the assets that I will use. So I am in Premiere Pro. These will be all the assets I will be using. So this is the frame. So first thing, we want to create our background. So if I play the video, our first animation, it will be like this. So this is an white background. So I will just simply move new item. I will select a color mate and I will set the reel resolution, click OK, and I will choose a white background. Then I will just rename to BG, and now I will just simply bring it to the timeline like this. So this is our background. Now once this is done, we need to create the text. So the first text is R. So there is no animation to it. I will just simply type it. I will just go here and like this, and I will double click on it. I will go to properties, and I will just scroll down, change the fill color to black like this. So if we see the font is good, we don't need to change it. I will just simply make sure to make it smaller like this. So I think this is okay. Now I will just simply go to effects controls and I can just place it wherever I want to. So I think it is approximately okay here. And now we need to create the other text. So this is the animation brains. So first I will just simply type in brains, then we can go further with all the animations. So I will just type in. Now I can just simply double click on it. I will just go to properties, and in the font section I will choose a bold font. I can choose this one, and from here I will just simply forget to bold, and now I will just simply make it a bit bigger. I will just choose this, and now I will just make sure to place it like this. So if we see, the font may be different but the text size will be the same. So it is approximately here. Now what I can do, I will just make a copy of this text, and from here I will just simply remove this side, and I will select this now, and from here I will just simply remove these two like this. So, and I will just remove the A as well. Now I will just simply select it, go to effects controls, and I can just make it to something like this. Now I will select it, this one, and I will make it like this, and now I will just make sure to delete the A like here. Now I will just simply move and I will bring in this PNG to the timeline. I will go to effects controls and I can just make sure to place it like this. So if I see the this BR, I will just simply make it a bit closer, and for the brain I will just move it like this, and I will go to effects. I will just apply the black and white preset to this text. Now once this is done, this is already, this is the same placement. I will just simply select all except R, and I will just make sure to nest them into a sequence. Now I will select the nested sequence. I will go to effects controls. I will add opacity keyframe, move this as our final position, and approximately here I will make it to 0. So if I play the video, it will be looking like this. I can just simply bring this forward, and I can just make the frame ease in, so it will be looking like this. Now moving forward, we have this operate in two distant modes. So for this one I will be using a text animation. You will find it in the description below. So this is the text animation, you will find it in the description below. I will just simply bring it here. So once it is here, I will just select it, go to properties, and I will delete the sample text too and make this color to black. And now if we see, our text operate in two distance. So first I will type this, then we can type modes. So I will just type in that. Now once it is here, I will just simply operate into, I will just simply place it here. So I will just go to properties again, and in the font section I will choose this font. And if we see, I will just simply make it to bold like this, and now I will just increase the sorry, I will just make it to something like this. Go to effects controls again, and I will just make sure to place it like this. I can make it to semi bold. I think this is better than the other one, so I will now make it smaller, and I will just simply paste it approximately here. And then we have this text modes. So I will make a copy of it. I will just bring it here, and I will just go to properties again, and I will type in modes. And now I will just simply go to properties again, and in the font section I will choose a bold font for this. So I can choose this one as well. I will go back to properties, and I will just simply make it like this, and in the color I will just make it to red, so it will be looking like this. And now I can just simply go to effects controls, and I will just place it like this. so it will be here. Now do we just need to place our text. So this is looking good, the brains one, and I will just simply move this text here, put it into, and for modes I think this is perfect. Now once this is done, I will just simply trim out the parts. You can just simply adjust the this all things with voiceover. Now moving forward, we have this animation. So first we will set up the whole frame, then we can animate it. So first we have this. So I will just simply make sure to bring the barcode to the timeline. It will be approximately right here. I will go to effects control. By selecting it, I will just simply scroll the ground and I will place it here. So approximately it will be here. Now if we see our first animation, so first it will be in the middle, then it will move like this. So I will just simply go and I will bring in this brain png and it will be approximately here. I will just simply scroll down and make it like this. Now again I will just simply bring this grid as well. I will bring the brain upwards and I will place this here. I will select the grid. I will go to effects controls and I will make it smaller, like approximately here, and I will go to properties, select the crop, and I will just simply crop it from bottom and top. I think it will be okay like this. Now once this is done, I will just simply make sure to uh, select all of this and I will just simply nest it. I will just move and I will go to effects. I will just simply search for blur. I will select the Gaussian blur. I will apply it to barcode, and in the effects controls I will make its value to 20. And now I will just simply move back to the color mode, so it will be looking like this. And I can move to the nested sequence and I will just simply bring the brain to approximately in the middle. And now I will just move back. So this is our whole. I will just simply go to effects control. I will select a position keyframe and at the last this will be the final position, and at the start I will just simply bring slightly out of the timeline, so it will be looking like this. Now I will select both and I can simply just ease in them, so they will be, I will just go to graph and I will make the graph to something like this. It will be giving us this animation. So now we need to make this. I will just simply go and I will bring this dotted circle green screen and I will unlink it and delete this audio. And now I will just simply move to the best part where it's fully animated. It is approximately here. And now I will cut this apart and I will just simply bring it right here. Now once it is here, I will go to effects and I will search for Ultra key. I will just apply it to the timeline. I will go to effects controls and I will select a dropper tool and I will remove the green part. Now I can just simply go to effects and I will search for black and white effect, but I have a preset, so I will apply it like this. And for this one I will also apply the black to brain as well, so it will be looking like this. Now once this is done, we need to just simply, this is approximately here, so I will just simply make it um, once it is here I will just simply go, I will add a property, position property, scale animation, sorry, scale keyframe, and then I will move a few frames and then I can just simply bring it right here. I will select both keyframes and I can just simply ease in them, and now I will just make the graph to something like this, so it will look like it's moved like here. So I will just simply move to this position and I will just make it to like here. If the keyframes are double, I will delete this keyframe. So we need some space to create the text. So I will just place it here, and for this one too, I will just simply move this right here. I think it will be okay like this. Now once this is done, we just simply need to, I think this is the final position, so I will just make sure to go to this point at the end and I will just make sure to make it like this, so the end position is like this. Now we need to create this animation. So I, once it is here, I will just simply make it, delete this, cut this, and now I will just simply select the ellipse tool. I will hold shift and I will create a circle with yellow color and I will just simply make sure it's placed approximately right here. I can just simply make it smaller as well, so it is like this. Now once this is done, I will just simply go and I can just decrease the opacity as well, and from here you can also choose darken and make sure it's like this. Now once this is done, so if we see, this is totally this is animating. So to animate it, I will just simply select this dotted circle and I will add a rotation keyframe. I will just move to the end. I will just type in 1x. So if we see, it will just move and animate like this. I will just bring this out of the frame. So I think once it is approximately here, I will just simply cut it, and now I can just simply nest it like this, and I will delete this, and from here I will just press Ctrl R and I will make its value to 20. So it will be looking like this, or I can just make it to 10. And now also I will just simply enable the optical flow to make the animation more smoother, so it will be animating like this. Now once it is done here, we will have these animations. So these are just simple text animations. You can create dots and all that. And now moving forward, once it is here, it will just shift. So I think this is where is this is ending. I will just simply select it, and now I will just simply nest them. I will go and I will add a position keyframe, and I will just simply move to the other side approximately here. And sorry, I will just move these keyframes approximately here, and it will be like this. And I can just move to the sequence as well, and I will just simply delete all of this. So it will be moving something like here. I can just simply select it, select both, and I can just make sure to ease in the whole frame. And now I can just simply select these two. I will just simply place them right here. Now I will just simply select the graphic and I will make it like this, and I will select the nested sequence and I will place it to something like here. So if we see, it is like this, and you can just simply use text animations. I will just show you the Premiere Composer's animation. I will go to Windows extension, and I will just go here, and from the text presets you can just simply use these to create. And for the dots, you can just simply select a text layer, press here and just type in dot from keyboard, so it will be appeared. So that's all for today. I hope you found this short tutorial helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care and bye.